Hello everyone, welcome to ashatech.com. In this video, we are going to briefly discuss decoders. Decoders are very important devices in digital logic circuits. They are used in a number of applications. One is to do address decoding, and this is an application in memory circuits to select specific memory location. Another application is in data routing. I used to route data to a particular destination in digital circuits. The other application is demultiplexing, used to send a single input to one of many outputs. And now in this particular video, we are going to look at an application where the decoders are used in 7-segment displays to convert binary input into the corresponding segments to display numbers. Here we mean that if you have your circuit and you entering in 0, you want to see it on the screen. And the screen that we are going to use in this particular application is a 7-segment display. So if we select, for example, bits, that means zeros and ones that correspond to a particular number, then that number will be displayed or will be shown by the 7-segment display. For example, if we have 0, then that means we will input 0, 0, 0 if we are talking about 4 bits. So what about if we have 1? Then it means we are going to input 0, 0, 0, 1. What about 2? Then we are going to have 0, 0, 1, 0. Then what about 3? We are going to put in 0, 1, 0, 1. If it is 4, then we are going to have 0, 1, 0, 0. Let us see if it is 5. If it is 5, then we are going to have 0, 1, 0, 1. If we are going to have 6, then it is going to be 0, 1, 1, 0. If it is 7, then it is going to be 0, 1, 1, 1. If it is 8, then it is going to be 1, 0, 0, 0. Then what about if it is 9? If it is 9, then it is going to show us 1, 0, 0, 1. Beyond this, we can't have anything on the 7-segment display if it is only 1. If there are many, then you can have these figures displayed. But now we are going to use 1 for purposes of this introduction. So let's go to our circuit simulator, Multisim, and we do that. So first of all, I have already gotten my components. That is the decoder, the 7-segment display, the power source, and my switches. So if you want to get this decoder, it is called 7447. So you just go to this bar and look for, you can check in the basic components, then maybe you go to all groups and type it in. So if I type in 7, I can find a 7-segment display. So the 7-segment display that I have used here is a common anode. The common anode, the configuration of a 7-segment means that actually all the anodes of the LEDs in this 7-segment display are connected together. And then each that needs to be shown or that needs to be lit, we connect it individually to a cathode. So that's why you need actually to understand the configuration that you're using on your 7-segment display. There are two different configurations, and that is common anode and common cathode. So in this, we are using a common anode where the anodes of all the LEDs on the seven segment display are connected together, and the one that needs to be lit, each lead that needs to be lit is having its cathode connected to the ground. So that's very important to understand. And now these are the anodes that where you're connecting them all together. All the anodes are connected to the positive, uh, at the positive of the battery. So you have to understand that. Then we go to, if we want the 7447, then that is your decoder. Then your switches, you can get them also. Your switch, if you want the switch, you can come here and look for basic, then you look for a switch. If you want the power source, you can also go to sources and pick. You can pick your DC power. You can pick your VCC. VCC is here, so whichever source you want to use. So now I'm going to be using 4 bits. So I'm going to connect my 7 segment display onto the decoder. So you always make sure that this A is connected to 12, I mean to 13. Then B to 12 up to 14, which is connected to G of the 7 segment display. Then this common anode is obviously connected to uh, the positive side of the battery or of the power source, and also we have these 3 pins of the decoder that do not have anything. So what we do in order to avoid the issues with floating inputs, we connect it to 1. In other words, we connect it to the positive side of the power source. Yes, so the ground is also connected to the ground on the pin, to the ground of the battery. Then now what we are remaining with is our switches to be connected. So because we want to have the most significant bit starting from down, from up there, so this is what we are going to do. Because the moment you press 1 here, this one is starting from DCB. So you need to understand the most significant bit and the least significant bit. For me, the least significant bit is on A, and the most significant bit is on D. So I go ahead and connect that. I go ahead and connect that. So I'm going to run. So when I run, obviously, you can see I have 0, 0, 0, 0. So my display should show me a 0. So if I put my 1 here, it means I have 8, which corresponds to 1, 0, 0, 0. So you can see that if I have a high here, I have 0, I have 0, I have 0, my display is 8. If I want, for example, a 4, then I need a 1, 0, 0. So you can see I come here, I give it a high, I have a low here, I have a low here. It is like having 1, 0, 0, which shows you 4. What if I also make this one high, then that should be 6. Okay, if this one is high, that should be 7. If this one is high, then you can't have a display because this value is higher than what a 7 segment display can show you. Then maybe let us see how we can display 3. That is 3. That is 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Then 0, 1, 3. Then that is 2. Then that is 4. Then we need also show you that this is 5. Then this is 6, then this is 7. So this is how a decoder can be used in 7-segment displays, or one to convert the binary bits into decimal so that you have a BCD conversion on the 7-segment display. Thank you so much. See you in the next lecture.